Yeah, I would also say that the physical aspect, the mental stress,
Yeah.
the strain on your relationships,
Mm-hmm.
because I mean, you already know there was tons of events, tons of family things that I missed.
And I would be so mad.
I would too.
Here I am again at another event by myself, and now everybody's, where's Tom? Y'all all right?
Y'all doing good? Y'all still together? No, nobody has asked that. I don't
Yes,
think.
they did.
They did?
Absolutely.
Are you serious?
Y'all all right? I got that a lot.
Oh my God.
Like, yes, we are.
Wow.
And then there was a point where, after kids, you would be gone so much, and then there were times where you had to stay overnight at a hotel, and the kids were telling people, my dad lives at the hotel. he does not.
No.
Actually.
It's
Daddy does not live at a hotel. Stop telling people that.
No, but I was working an hour away.
Yeah.
And if we're rehearsing or whatever until 11 p.m.
No, it makes
and it got to be
sense.
back at 6
It makes
a.m.,
sense.
that's why I was there.
It's just, it was.
I just got to let them know why I was at a hotel in the same state that my family lives in.
It was very far travel for you. Very early hours. It made the most sense to not have you driving like that.
Yes.
Sleep.
Yes.
But it was still, on my side, it was difficult.
Yeah.
Because you were doing so many things. And I think I'm about to air my frustrations.
Oh.
Here it comes.
Yeah.
So in terms of like helping, like because you are a person who helps so much and wants to help so much, there were a lot of times where it was like, well, this could turn into something really good for our family,
right.
but this is really just you helping somebody.
Yeah.
And so I would, as a wife watching, like you're pouring all of this into something that I know is not going to yield a return.
Right.
And is keeping you away from your family. Like that was that season. And it was a while that
you thought I was wasting my time?
Yes. Very much so.
Okay.
And only because there were certain friends that we would help.
Sure.
And we know these people, they're talking a real good talk.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to have this, I'm going to have that. No, you're not. Let's be real. This is free. This is free. And I'm going to be mad afterwards.
We got the experience.
I didn't want that. I wanted you home.
I wanted to be home too. I wanted to be home. And again, I just thank God that we've gotten to a place to where like that is more than not under control.
Absolutely.
It's way more under control than not. And I'm just thankful that we've kind of got a chance to wake up to, how do we help each other? How do we help our family? How do we, put each other first. So in our family first so that, we can give out more.
Yeah.
Honestly, when we take that time for ourselves, then we're able to like give out more. We're more productive. We are, more creative even.
So I would say it's not necessarily giving out more, but it's giving more in a healthy way.
Sure.
Or
I agree.
Giving more healthily.
Sure. Yeah.
Is that a word? Healthily?
Healthily? Yeah. Healthily is a word.
After I said it, I wasn't really sure.
It's a word.
It didn't hit the way I thought.
It didn't sound wrong to me.
Okay. Well, run that back. Giving in a more healthily way. No?
No, I think it's giving healthily.
All right, run that back. Giving healthily.
Yes. I think the other part about it is the fact that we figured out, let's focus on ourselves. And our relationship is much better.
Yeah. We nice to each other now.
We are very nice to each other.
We were not nice to each other.
I'm not about to sit here and say we weren't nice to each other. But there were
now, Tom.
Really? There
was a season.
Sure. I mean, everybody goes through
everybody
goes through times when you're like you're friends and you're not friends.
We was not friends for a long time.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
We've been married for 13 years.
Yes.
And when you say a long time,
It was
that gives a really bad
It was a
impression.
couple of years.
That gives
we were not friends.
That gives a really bad impression of our marriage.
How?
When you say we weren't friends for a long time,
Yes.
then we might as well not be married at that point.
That's not true. We went through a season of learning, and during that season we were not close. We were not communicating well. We were not friends.
I'll say this. I don't feel like that.
Because you were out there living your best life in the, not in the streets, but out there.
I don't feel like we
traveling the world. Just happy.
Okay. Well, okay. I'm sorry that you feel like we were not friends for a really long time.
I didn't say a really long time.
Okay.
But
I'm sorry that you feel like we weren't friends for a long time. I didn't have that feeling. Maybe I was just living in a different world or something.
It's okay though. We're really good now.
Okay. Well, that's good.
I like you.
I love you.
I love you too.
Okay. I'm glad we can talk about it, because there's a lot of people who go through hard times and can't talk about it.
Yeah.
They split up. They're not together anymore. They smile when they're out and fight when they're together.
And don't talk to each other at all.
Yeah. Yeah. So I'm glad we figured it out. I'm glad we got through it. Seriously.
For real.
And that is another thing. I don't know if we'll really go through that type of show, but maybe we'll do an episode. Yeah. Just talk about making it through the hard times of marriage.
I think so. Why not?
Yeah. I mean, it might help some people. I know if we had people who were able to pour into us during those times, I think it would have been, other than our parents, I think it would have been, super helpful. So
absolutely.